Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and welcome to this channel where it's all about easy meals at home. Today is not any different. We are going to be making yet another simple meal. We're just going to be doing a beef patty or beef burger patty. So join me and see the ingredients and how I come up with these patties that you can enjoy in your burgers. So join me and see the ingredients. Now, the ingredients that I'm going to use to make these patties, I have black pepper, quarter a teaspoon. I've got, quarter a teaspoon, yes, and salt, quarter a teaspoon, soy sauce, 5 mils, and here with me is also 6 cloves of garlic and some ginger, 1 egg, and just a little bit of coatmeal. And I'm going to be working with half a kilo of beef. Now this beef that I'm using is boneless, and because I said I'm going to be making my minced beef from scratch, I'm going on and cutting up my beef in a way that is easier for my mincer to mince and give me that nice minced meat. Now I'm going to try and remove this white lining that you see, because once it gets to mincing, it will not be so easy to mince. So you go on and cut up your beef. If you have not got minced meat, you go on and cut it up and then mince. I'm just going to show you how I would get mine minced. After cutting it up, I put it in my mincer. But if you don't have a mincer, you go ahead and just buy already minced meat. It's just that I like getting things from scratch, because that gives me an assurance that what I'm working with is what I really want. I don't want to be told it's minced meat, beef, when it's actually maybe some other kind of meat that I don't know. I go to the butcher, get myself that meat, cut it up, and then mince. Now in here, meat is already minced. I'm just going to add the garlic in here and just get it minced together. Now I'm just cutting the garlic in there and I'm going to put it to a mince again. That way I'll get a finer blend, but my meat will be properly minced with the garlic and ginger in there. And trust me, my patties will be amazingly tasty. Now I'm cutting a bit of ginger in there because I want it a bit with a kick, whereby one bite will give you enough excitement and you will remember these patties. So go ahead and add a bit of ginger. Now to that I'm also going to cut up, I'm just going to add some oil. A tablespoon, and then put it to a mince. 1 tablespoonful, and then I'll mince it again to a finer texture, and then I'll take off. Now this is how our minced meat has come out. Time for me to take it out and put it to a bowl and then add the other ingredients. Now I'm just cutting some bit of coatmeal. This will add color and also make our patties aromaful or flavorful. So I'm adding those to them already minced beef. And I'm going to add in a bit of soy sauce, 5 mils or a teaspoonful, and some salt to taste, quarter a teaspoon depending on your preference, and black pepper, quarter a teaspoon. And to this I'm also going to add an egg. This will help with the binding of our beef patties. Now all I'm doing is giving them a quick mix And I'll allow this to sit for about 5 minutes as I prepare my pan that I'm going to be using to make these patties. Now guys, you don't there are many ways of making patties, but the original ones or the best patties are the ones you make at home, because you know exactly what is in there. Now you make sure your mixing is really good, because it will ensure all your ingredients are all over. But one thing you can be rest assured of is the aromas, because when you're making your mince, you minced it with the garlic. And then as you can see, there are traces of our coatmeal that give us that green. And then you let this sit for about 5 minutes, and then we start making patties. Now I've got a clear tray. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour because it's metallic and I don't want my patties to stick. And once that is done, I scoop out a table-sized kind of measuring like this, and then I shape this to the size of the patties that I want to make. Now guys, remember, patties are the ones for those of you who don't know what patties are, say like you've gone out and bought burgers and you don't know what is inside there. What is in there is called a patty, so it's the one I'm trying to do at home. The advantage is I know exactly what is in here, and I know it is the best kind of meat that I could get. Once you've gotten the size of the patty that you want with one scoop, you go on and make until all your mince is finished, and then we get cooking. Now our patties are finished. Time for me to heat up the pan, put on oil, and let's get cooking. Now to this I'm just adding oil, and oil just enough to make sure our patties do not get burnt. I've put about 2 tablespoons of oil. Now we slowly put our patties on fire. Now after you've put them on the pan, you cover them and give them time to cook through. Now time for me to flip these over and allow them to cook on the other side as well. You go on and press a bit. You want them moist, not dry, so covering up ensures that they are cooked through and yet moist. Now our patties are ready. Time for me to take them off and allow them to rest and then serve. This is how I would make my patties at home. Guys, go ahead and have fun making these. There will be a delight to your menu, and you can have those burgers going as many times as you want, doing them this way. Until next time, bye bye guys, and take care.